firm offers insurance services.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Good morning. Welcome to hour number 2 of Ocala Talks on a Monday. I am your host, Tom Schmidt, coming to you live from the Glacier Studios of WOCA Radio, just off of the runway of Ocala International Airport. In the studio with me this morning, Sheriff.
Good morning, Tom. Glad to be here.
Sheriff, I need to get off to a bad start right away. I got to. Gun violence this weekend, 6 states, U.S. mass shooting, 272 people shot so far this year. We're still in June. There's a lot of movement since last year, George Floyd incident, where there's been defunding or talk of defunding the police department, getting counselors out of the job instead. I can only draw from this last year. People have less respect for laws and law enforcement now than they did a year ago. I mean, that's the only thing I can figure, Sheriff. People, you didn't see these mass shootings like this the last 3 or 4 years, and all of a sudden with the funding of police, the overview from political figures that the police are bad. You got Maxine Waters screaming about how police are terrible people. You got teachers don't respect cops because they only kill black people. It was in the news, a teacher in Ohio. I mean, you got a tough job.
Oh, we do. And you're absolutely correct, Tom. Every one of these shootings is tragic. And I think you've hit the nail on the head. You're absolutely correct. Society right now has taken a turn for the worse. Turn for the worse. It's totally different. I mean, you look at all the incidents that we have in the major cities.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages, going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Ship. 9 people killed.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Found 4 victims suffering gunshot wounds, including 17. The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Gene Powell, Paschamoy, 352-629-2440. A few of our tractor services include bush hogging, disking, and rototilling. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Powell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell, Paschamoy, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA, 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Oh, hey, Grandpa.
There'll be certain groups out there that'll take these.
Hey, Grandpa.
Yes, buddy?
Can you take me fishing this weekend?
I'd love to.
Have you noticed a change in your hearing over the years? Missing the little things in life? Visit Beneficial Hearing in Ocala today. Their expert team of audiologists will make sure you never miss a moment. Call Beneficial Hearing today at 352-629-4418 or visit them online, beneficialhearing.com.
My analogy is
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chat. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you. Fridays at 9 a.m., WOCA and the Early Learning Coalitions of Marion County will share information on the coalition, what it does, voluntary pre-kindergarten, and more. Roseanne Fricks, Chief Executive Officer, and Elizabeth Yola, Chief Program Officer, will be guests. A bright future starts with preparation now. Knowledge is power, and good beginnings equal great endings. We all benefit from the greatness, so be sure to tune in each Friday at 9 a.m. for early learning right here on The Source.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity, and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
And I'm Elvis Presley.
Or at least we're the actors who play.
And we're half of the $1 Million Quartet.
Rock and roll music.
Live on stage at Ocala Civic Theater.
It's the true story of the night in 1956 when Elvis and I,
And Jerry Lee Lewis and Carl Perkins,
with his blue suede shoes,
got together for one legendary jam session at Sun Studios in Memphis.
and now we're all back together on stage at OCT.
Bringing to life that unforgettable night all over again.
$1 Million Quartet opens May 27th.
And Elvis has left the building on June 27th.
So call Ocala Civic Theater at 352-236-2274 for tickets.
Well, thank you very much.
On June 15th at 8:30 a.m., Dr. Hal McSwain of First Congregational United Church of Christ and Rabbi Z.F. Harari of Temple Beth Shalom of Ocala will be my guest to let us know about the Ocala Tree of Life Sanctuary. This sanctuary will have Jews and Christians worship under one roof. Be sure to tune in. Again, that's Tuesday, June 15th at 8:30 a.m. Brought to you by the First Congregational United Church of Christ, Temple Beth Shalom of Ocala, and your friends here at WOCA The Source.
even though the Second Amendment says you have to commit a crime.
It's Monday. Not sure how you did it, but you actually survived an entire 2 days without hearing from Tom. Good job to you. And once again, good luck.
To correct the problem, because we cannot correct.
You're not mental health counselors.
No, we are not. Although we have been shoved into that role over time because of this. Mental health is an issue. Getting rid of certain things. You know, the laws in which we have in the state of Florida, especially when it comes to our risk protection order, it's a very good law. Legislators here in the state of Florida did a good job of outlining and creating to protect. Its intent was because of the schools, school shooting. And that risk protection order does a very good job of defining it. And also, it ensures that a Second Amendment for those that don't have issues still has their constitutional right to cover it. And we have to take that in consideration. We have to take mental illness into consideration. If we don't, then we will be failing ourselves and we're just ignorant to it.
We're on the phone lines. Good morning. You're on with Sheriff Billy Wood.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Thought I'd bring up the fact that the drive-by shooting was basically invented in Chicago by Bugs Moran and Al Capone, and so it's not a recent thing.
It is not. Thanks for the call, Jim. You got more, Jim, or you good? Okay, he's good. All right, so yeah, I mean the drive-by shooting with the Tommy guns and the
Oh, yeah.
gangsters in the 20s and 30s.
I think people have forgotten about those.
Yeah.
Forgotten about those incidents.
But people say, "Oh, it's the drug thugs now." They were the drug thugs then.
They just wore suits back then.
Right, they wore suits, but they were selling illegal alcohol. They were selling illegal narcotics. Capone.
Prostitution.
Yeah.
They did the whole realm that's going on right now. It's no different. The gangs in which we have currently. That's about the best way you can is compare them to. They are the mobs.
They're the organized crime of the present day.
Correct.
The M31, the M13s or L30, whatever they are, I can't keep their algebraic names correct.
They have all kinds of names. And the gangs range from bikers to in the communities to street gangs. So it's no particular group. It's just over time.
Well, just like everybody thinks, when you think about the mob, you think about the Italians.
Correct.
That's because Hollywood's glorified or made to be romanticized the Italian mobster. But there's Russian mobsters, there's Haitian mobsters, there's Irish mobsters, there's every ethnic group and every nationality had their group of guys that wanted to take the easy way into making money by doing criminal activities against law-abiding citizens.
That's just sure enough. It has always existed since the beginning of time, and it's going to continue. And it's a battle that we always fight.
Wait, but Sheriff, there are people here. I had this conversation 4 days ago at a lunch I was having when I said, they keep a good handle on it in our area, but gangs are still an issue here. And somebody goes, there ain't no gangs in Marion County.
Everybody says that. That's sort of like denying you're a drunk.
Exactly.
Otis
wasn't a drunk. He just wanted to sleep at the jail every night.
That's all he wanted. That's
all he wanted.
But yes, gangs are here. We have our outlaw gangs, the biker gang, the Black Pistons. They're here, as well as these. Now,
there's some neighborhood gangs that they may not have affiliation nationally, but there's groups of 20, 30 kids, 20, 30 people that you just arrested with the drug task force.
That's
large drug gang here.
They don't meet the criteria of the mob, as in Al Capone and having all of his officers, and probably the gangs that are in L.A. and out there clearly defined and have an organized thing. But what we have is a pile of thugs that is a group that has a beef, sort of like the Hatfield and McCoys. They have a beef against another group of individuals, and they go to fighting. And each of them have their own little economic structure that they go to buy drugs to make money, and that's what it boils down to. If y'all ain't figured that out, when it comes to narcotics and these dealers and sellers, it's economics for them. And that's one of the reasons why we have this issue with fentanyl, because it's a moneymaker for them, unfortunately.
Just took the life of a very good friend of mine. I won't say it on the radio, but a very good friend of mine, his wife, I hadn't heard an update on her. She was fighting for her life the last I'd heard, but he'd been taken off life support earlier last week.
Right.
After him and his wife were out for a night on the town, got a little party action, and dead. Fentanyl overdose.
We are losing people left and right. Unfortunately, here in Marion County and in the state of Florida, our overdose deaths is, I don't want to say out of control, but it's ridiculous how high it is. And there has to be different approaches, because people that get addicted are yes, they're committing crime by buying the narcotics, but the true criminals, the ones that's behind this, are the ones that are doing the selling, the manufacturers. And that's why we target them here. We've made several charges, homicide charges against individuals that we find that were the sellers.
If you find out who, it's the city investigating this. If they find out who did this, you don't have to charge him with murder. Just bring him to me. I got me and 3 or 4 of my buddies. We'll take care of that.
On the radio, live radio, I ain't going to encourage it.
I know, you can't encourage that. But an old boy from South Georgia like me, we can handle that issue.
Over time, many people have taken care of the whatever issues they have.
Here's the question, though, Billy, and it's one that just when are people going to understand that if you don't know, or you're out there buying off the low-level street corner guy, that you don't know what the hell he's giving you, and it could kill you? Don't do it.
Well, that has floored me my whole life. People just blindly buy something from an individual, not knowing what's in there, and just maybe I can't understand it because I've never been addicted to anything. But I would think that self-preservation would come first, of not wanting to do that just to get that high, to hang in there. I don't get it, Tom.
And they're cutting cocaine with fentanyl now, and cocaine's an upper,
pretty much
a massive upper, but fentanyl is not. And then they're putting it in marijuana now. People are smoking a joint and dying. I mean, it's just. Here's the thing, Billy, and you know this as well as I do, but I'm gonna bring it up. You're the sheriff of Marion County. You work at the pleasure of the citizens of Marion County.
Right.
They elected you to run and do the sheriff's department business and to keep law and order in our county. That's what you were elected to do.
That is correct.
Kathy Bryant, Jeff Gold, Craig Curry, Michelle Stone, and who am I missing? Carl Zalek. Were elected to work in concert with you to do that exact same thing, to make sure we have the safest Marion County we can have.
That is correct.
If a serial killer, and I don't know how many people have died from overdoses so far in the county this year. Do you know that number?
Not off the top of my head. It's a lot.
I know it's a lot. I know it's like it's like 30 or 40, I think, something like that.
Yes.
If we had a serial killer in this town, and they had committed 30 or 40 murders, which is what drug dealers are doing, committing murder against these people that they're selling bad junk to.
Yep.
If you had a 30 or 40 person serial killer in the last 5.5, 6 months of our time in this county,
there would be no.
You'd be out of a job. The 5 county commissioners would be out of a job. Monier would be out of a job. The chief of police of Ocala would be out of. Mike Balk would be out of a job. Kent Gwynn, the city council, would be out of a job. Why the hell aren't we looking at these opioid and fentanyl deaths the same way we would a serial killer?
I don't know why society. I don't know why groups aren't, because I know in law enforcement we do.
I know y'all do.
Because most recently we made the drug unit made an enormous confiscation and arrest on a fentanyl, and I tell you where it's coming from. It's coming
China.
Well,
I'm blaming everything on China now.
Mexico.
And coming over the border.
That's exactly right. And that is probably one of our biggest problems right now. And the current administration is choosing to ignore it or just accept it and open the gates.
No, she went to Guatemala because that's where the problem is.
Well, they're lost. I'm going to tell you right here and now. And that is a serious problem. And here's the thing. I want to hit on, if you don't mind, I'm going to hit on another subject.
Go ahead.
Is regarding you mentioned it, defunding law enforcement throughout the United States. Now, what is going on right now in Washington, D.C., that a lot of people don't know, is they're working on a reform bill, a watered-down reform bill, police reform bill in D.C. I'm here to tell you, I heard the other day that somebody said, well, and there's a problem even with this watered-down version, is somebody said, well, the other was a whole lot worse and you should be thankful for this. Well, here's the truth, Tom. Crap is crap, no matter how big the turd is, whether it be the horse's
100%.
elephant's turd or if it be a rat's turd, it's still a pile of crap. And getting rid of qualified immunity is the most ignorant, dumbass thing that the legislation can do. Now, just because qualified immunity is on law enforcement does not, and I'm going to repeat this, does not mean that the law enforcement officer gets away with wrongdoing, that there are not measures in place that handles those situations, that puts corrections in place. Because if they get even a watered-down version of qualified immunity, there is not a single underwriter on this planet Earth that would cover a law enforcement agency. None. Does not exist. And by doing that, you will cause a...
It's Monday. Not sure how you did it, but you actually survived an entire 2 days without hearing from Tom. Good job to you. And once again, good luck.
Attention passengers for Flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you serious? It took us over an hour to get here, 2 hours going through security and getting our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're inside this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Ocala Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage check.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Buying and selling? Then you know about OcalaForSale.com, Marion County's internet marketplace. But there's something you might not know. I'm Michael Warren, president of USA for Sale. We created Ocala for Sale in 1998 with a passion to connect buyers and sellers and to help local businesses reach shoppers online. On Ocala for Sale, you're just a click away from thousands of deals for real estate, rentals, cars, furniture, appliances, horses, pets, and more. Looking for a job? Our Help Wanted section is booming. Shopping the villages and beyond? Now you'll find great deals on villages for sale, as well as our new statewide classified, Florida for Sale. Log on today and post your free classified. You'll reach thousands of shoppers who check our listings every day. Are you a business looking to get a corner on the internet marketplace? USA for Sale can help you reach your target audience in Ocala, the villages, and statewide. There's no better place to reach shoppers than right where they shop. Let us show you how. Learn more by calling 352-629-1663 or visit us online at usaforsale.com.
Hey, if you're looking for crepe myrtles, there's no point in running all over town looking for just what you want. Come on out to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala, where they have a huge selection of smaller size pink and white crepe myrtles for just $6.99. Larger ones, of course. You can choose large crepe myrtles, 15 feet or more, delivered, planted, and guaranteed. Many of them are buy one, get one free. Other deals this week at Bob Wine's, gorgeous Penta, a flat of 18, just $19.99. Summer annuals, they're just $2.29, or get a flat of 18 for just $19.99. And in the greenhouse, get 20% off on all indoor foliage for your home. Got a job to do? Call on Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Nursery, Garden Center, and Landscaping on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, in the same blooming place since 1952.
Hello, Gorgeous. Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and fade it out.
You live in the state of Florida. State of Florida.
Excuse me. Let me stop you there. It's the United States of Florida with President DeSantis.
I wouldn't argue that.
We got 67 states. Y'all call them counties. I call them states.
Yeah. But you know, the Florida is very unique in their law enforcement certifications, guidelines, how the commission oversees to take certifications, and all of law enforcement. A lot of this stuff, we already have things in place that the reform bill is asking for, and Florida is way above any other state, and I'm proud to live in the state of Florida and have the law enforcement, restrictions, certifications, and everything else that we have to be above all other states.
Sheriff Billy Woods, he joins us periodically on the first, second Monday, third Monday. When he has time to come join
whatever the day is.
He's a busy man. You can send Paul.
I'll send Paul now and then. I did somebody sneak around the corner.
Yeah.
Was that actually the Chief Shane Alexander?
100%.
Holy mackerel.